Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your September 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you everybody for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. And for those of you that are new to us, welcome. We had kind of a good month last month and we hit a benchmark on our subscriptions. So we're going to be sending out some videos later in the month. So watch out for them. It's an extra video that we're doing on top of this. That being said, this is a general tarot card read. What we do is Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a read together with the cards that we have that were given to us. We also pull oracle cards, and for you guys, we got 2 again this month. And we also have the cards that we used from your general overall for the year that we have. That'll be for your overall for the month. Okay, so we're going to start with Lucy, and the card that she pulled for the month
is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is feminine energy, and it says perhaps this situation calls for head over heart this time, or heart over head. Sorry, got it backwards. Heart over head. So trust in its wisdom, trust in your instincts and your gut, and take your inspiration and translate it into action. As with all things, think, don't act in haste. Heart over head. Okay, the next we have the 7 of Cups. Now, cups are all about emotions, and as you can see, there's a lot of it flowing around there. So it's decisions here, perhaps too many. You could be a little confused, speculation here, temptation perhaps to go in a direction you shouldn't go in. So the message here is to stay the course, okay? Don't be distracted by fantasies. Acknowledge them as distractions, okay? And don't let them take you from your path. You have a decision or decisions to make. It could be more than one decision you need to make. And choose with care, okay? And then we have, well, this is a month of cups. 9 of Cups. Cups, emotions again. This one is about fulfillment and completion and satisfaction and pleasure and generosity. It's a really auspicious card to me. So you may be at a time in your life, this card can indicate, where you have a sense of security in yourself and your surroundings. Your fortune may not consist of just money, but you could be doing fairly well, or material gain in that kind of sense. The message here is that you found your own way, that you are well satisfied where you are in your life at this time. And it says here to share, okay, to share the love and the nurturing and the affection that you have with those around you. The caution here is don't be alone. Don't hoard to yourself, because the 9 of Cups is about giving in a way. Okay. And then we have the Moon. The Moon says be careful. Okay. It can lead to confusion there and a little disillusion and caution here. So something in your life may not be as it seems, okay? You could have a misunderstanding, or there could be a truth that is being hidden from you, or that you are hiding from yourself. The message here is to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust where you are leading your own self. This is about, that's what I get from this one anyway, in this read. And face your fears, okay? A little at a time is okay. You don't have to go gung-ho and overwhelm yourself. A little at a time is a good thing. So be aware of being led astray, okay? In your life, by yourself, And of course, 5 of Swords, it's about conflict, it's about loss, defeat, low self-esteem, that kind of thing. To me, this card says, okay, he's victorious, or this person is victorious, but look at the waist here. There's no banners, there's no celebration, there's just empty there. The sun may be shining in the background, yes, but okay, so where are his laurels? Where are his banners? Where is everyone? Was this conflict worth the cost, is what this card says to me. He's victorious, yes, but how much did it cost him? Or how much did it cost this person? And could he have gone about it a better way? A more self-fulfilling way, instead of standing there all alone. He could be standing with friends. He could be standing with co-workers if he had gone about it in a different way. Okay? So look to your reasons and the way you go about things. Look to the consequences before you act. And then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Oh, Seven of Wands. Sorry about that. Oh well. Seven of Wands. It's about courage and perseverance. He is standing for himself, this person. Sorry, I keep saying he, and it could be a male, it could be a female, but they are standing. It's about coping and resiliency and resistance. When you know something is not right, you stand your ground. Make sure that your beliefs and your actions stand with you, that you, inside yourself, you know that you are doing the right thing. And if it feels wrong, re-examine the situation, re-examine your beliefs, and align them to where you are in your life now, okay? And don't let fear hold you back from doing what you know is right.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
So from my card that I pulled for the month for you guys is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is about physical world and physical laws, but yet there is a spirituality about him. He is more of the order type, whereas the High Priestess is more your intuition and more of an esoterical thing. This is more the laws and the rules and everything. So for some of you, you're going to be having a lot of that energy this month where you're going to have to be following the law. You're going to have to be following the rules. You're going to have to, even maybe there might be some religious stuff that comes up with rules and laws and things that you believe in. So be aware of that. The first card I pulled is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is an earth sign, which is like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. He is somebody who is a great protector. He's very dependable. He has a deep satisfaction for life. If you see, he's got the chest that he's standing on full of riches underneath him. And he's somebody who committed to the goals and he moved forward and he was rewarded for it. So for some of you, you need to embody this particular aspect of the King of Pentacles and become that dependable person. Commit yourself to the goals that you have in your life. And I believe this is of a financial nature because a lot of the time Pentacles is that. So commit yourself to these goals that you've got. Go ahead and push through for the course because you got indicators here that it'll be a good thing for you. And be satisfied with what you have. You have a lot in your life and a lot of good things going on. Also, I feel that somebody's going to probably meet a King of Pentacles at the beginning of the month. Again, this is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Again, it does not have to be a male energy. It can be a female energy also. But you're going to meet somebody who's very dependable, somebody who is very protective of you, enjoys life, maybe kind of a hearty laugh and everything too. So this is a good thing for you to Sagittarius. I really feel that it's the cards aspect that it's going to be a good thing for you. So keep that in mind when you meet somebody. Four of Pentacles is the one I pulled next. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about gifts of the physical resources. If you see, the little girl's got her key. She's found this chest. She's like, oh, wow, look at this. Isn't this great? The thing about the fours are it's all about stability and structure. And I think for some of you, you have a lot of what you need for your money, but there are some of you that feel like you need more. And it's almost like balancing that with what I want with what I need type of a thing. So you need to really look at yourself. Make sure you're not holding on to something. You know, part of for us is to be able to turn around and give to other people, because when that happens, then we're able to receive more. Us giving actually opens you up to receiving more. So don't be afraid to give so that you can receive more. And then for some of you, you might have had a purchase that you feel you need to be making. It might be a pretty big purchase, but this also is a caution for you to hold on to what you have right now. I would not make any major purchases right now with this card aspected, because you want to make for sure that you hold on what you've got for later use, because something might come along better. So keep that in mind. Don't make any impulsive type of, don't buy something impulsively. Think about it, look at your resources, and then decide. Then I pulled the Four of Wands, which again, fours are all about stability and structure. This is about teamwork. It's about celebration. It's where you have an arrival of plan and things just go really well. This is about your home life. I really feel that for some of you, you can have a really good home life. There's going to be some celebration. You and your partner have been working together as a team, and it's time for celebration. So enjoy that. Maybe some of you might even be going on vacation. But I really feel that your home life is pretty much stable right now, and enjoy it, because you need that times two. You've done a lot of hard work. It's time to enjoy the time that you have with family and friends. Then I pulled the Three of Pentacles. Now, threes are about advancement and moving forward. So for you guys, the Three of Pentacles is about expressing yourself. Now, if you see, she has been commissioned to paint this on the window, and she's doing her very best work. She's very focused on that. So you guys need to really focus on your very best work this month. You'll get that sense of fulfillment from it. You might even have some collaboration in some of the projects that you guys are working on. Be open to it, because it's going to help you in your finances later too. Then for the end of the month, I pulled Justice. Now, I really think that there is somebody with a legal issue that's going to be coming to a head at the end of September. Please realize that it will be to a benefit, as long as you've done what you were supposed to do. So keep that in mind. Yeah, you need to remember this is right. This is a balancing of forces. It's finding the equilibrium in your life too, but it's also, I really feel that somebody has got a legal issue going on, and I think it's with probably a King of Pentacles. So keep that in mind as you guys are going through this month. Focus on what you have. Don't make any impulsive buys. I really wouldn't. Follow the laws and the rules. Work on what you got and do your best work possible, because you will be rewarded. It'll be a karma thing probably at the end of the month for you. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do the combined read. If these do not resonate with you, please look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, because sometimes you might get a little bit of what you need out of this one, because it's a general read, and then you might be able to watch, like you see here, Sagittarius with a Taurus, rising or whatever. You can go look at your Taurus and get an idea. So the two cards, which I thought was very interesting, because it's almost like a yin and yang. These are very spiritual matters. High Priestess with the Hierophant. She's all about intuition and knowledge. He's all about knowledge, but more of your logical, not as esoterical as what she is. So this month is a lot of spirituality. Don't be afraid to be open to your intuition, but don't let your flights of fancy get to where you're not focusing. Let the little bit of the laws come through. Okay, but it's going to be a pretty spiritual month for you. Seven of Cups with the King of Pentacles. For some of you, you're going to have money matters that you need to decide about. Some of it's going to be of an emotional nature, but you need to be confident in who you are. Realize that this is a commitment to your goals. So look at all your choices when it comes to emotional stuff, and see if it aligns with the goals that you have planned for your life.
The creative side can bring up emotions too. If you're tied to a project that has really brought forward your creative energy, then you can be emotionally tied to that project. So think about it. What is your what is the path you want to follow? Really consider carefully. Choose with care, okay?
And then there's somebody that's going to have to choose whether or not they want to be with the King of Pentacles. Somebody who's, again, earth sign. And you need to really look at all your options before you decide to be with this person and commit yourself to it. Because if that's what you're going to do, you need to go in wholeheartedly, not wishy-washy, Sagittarius. The Nine of Cups is having so much abundance, and the Four of Pentacles is about not squandering, sometimes being a little bit too, you can even be a little bit cheap in a way, where you're
too standoffish in something.
Yeah.
Some area holding something too tightly, too close.
And granted, yes, it's your accomplishments and it's things that you've done, but the Nine of Cups is about realizing that you've come where you're at emotionally, and even with money and different stuff.
Yeah.
But it's also turning around and giving to other people too, because
it's sharing your abundance.
Right. So don't get to where you're squirreling yourself away, holding on to what you got instead of giving away. And this, it doesn't have to be money.
No.
It can be your emotions even. You
Time.
Emotions.
Smile on your face.
Don't be afraid to share somebody your emotions. If you've got somebody in your life and you've not been talking about how you feel, and you can feel that your relationship is hurting from it, don't be afraid to share. You don't need to hold on to that sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to share. In fact, I think it's important for this relationship that I see. The Moon and the Four of Wands. It's almost like there's somebody under illusion when it comes to their teamwork. They keep thinking they're seeing this, and that everything is rosy when it's really not. There's some stuff going on there. It's almost like a warning in a way. And as I see this, I sit there seeing that crab. I really feel that it's a lot of an emotional nature. There might even be maybe some emotional abuse going on. And you think everything's okay, and it's not. I would really say you need to seek some help when it comes to this. I know you feel like it should be this, and it could be this, and it's almost like you're not focusing on what really is going on, though, the illusions that are going on. So be aware of that, Sagittarius, if you've got a situation where you're being maybe abused or harmed. And this can just not only be physically, but it can also be an emotional type of a thing. Because I kind of feel that you need to put aside the illusions and get help that you need.
Attention.
Yes. With the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, sometimes when we do our good work, you gotta realize that at what cost.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it in such a way where you totally forget about those around you, and to where you're so focused that it's like a hollow victory in a way? And I really feel that for somebody, this is a warning. You need to not put your work above your family, your friends, even of yourself, because it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be a hollow victory. You're gonna be standing there holding it, but you're gonna be holding it all alone, instead of with your family and friends that you need to. So don't be afraid to focus on your work. You're supposed to do that. You take pride in what you do. I get that. But don't go to the extent where you're almost going overboard. And
if this is something some behavior you've done before, pay attention to the cycle, okay?
In my read, I talked about how somebody's I really feel that somebody's gonna need to really defend themselves on their positions, and it isn't a legal matter. You're gonna feel like your back's against a wall. You're gonna feel like you're totally overwhelmed at times, but justice is going to step in. You need to realize that there's a door behind you. You have a way out of this. Just really be aware of what's going on. Keep yourself as balanced as possible. Don't let your emotions sway you left and right to where you're going through extremes, to where you actually engage yourself in this fight. You don't need to do that. Hold on to what you know. Realize that you have a way out, and that you will be vindicated in the end, because it's going to balance out.
Stand firm.
And I really think that this has to do with somebody in their work situation. So stand firm in what you believe and who you are. Because the card that I pulled for you guys is called Talisman, and it talks about how you're destined to succeed. And I really feel, Sagittarius, you tend to get to where you're overwhelmed and you think you're not going to do very well. And it's almost like you have these sayings in your head that you're listening to, and it's old tapes in a way that you play over and over.
Cycle.
Right. But really, you are destined to succeed. You just need to be aware of what's going on around you. Don't be afraid to embrace that spiritual self of yourself. And then Lucy pulled this card, which I thought was kind of interesting. It goes well with it. It's called Moonlight.
It says, your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical follow it. It reads here, moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself, for your alternative perspective is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. It is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes supplely through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs.
And I really think that that's why, I got the talisman too, because you are destined to succeed. So don't let the odds overwhelm you. Don't feel like you're fighting a losing battle, because you aren't. You're able to move forward, which is good too.
Yeah.
So thank you, Sagittarius, for spending the time with us. We hope that this has been a help for you. For those of you that are new and you've seen us and you like us, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. We do this once a month. And like I said before, we are going to be doing a special thing for our new subscribers and everybody who's subscribed to us. So have a wonderful month of September, Sagittarius, and we will be talking to you soon. Peace, light, and love.
Goodbye.